Russia's military push in Ukraine has slowed to its lowest pace in months, but recent developments signal Moscow's resolve to intensify its offensive. In the eastern Donetsk region, Russian troops have reportedly captured key areas, including Kurakovo, aiming to tighten their grip on the contested Donbas territory. However, Ukraine disputes some of these claims, maintaining that its forces continue to hold crucial defensive positions. Amid these developments, former U.S. President and President-elect Donald Trump weighed in on the geopolitical stakes, offering a critique of NATO's approach to Ukraine. Trump accused the Biden administration of reneging on a supposed understanding that Ukraine would not join NATO, an issue he believes has fueled the ongoing conflict.
So, a big part of the problem was Russia for many, many years, long before Putin said you could never have NATO involved with Ukraine. Now, they've said that. That's been written in stone. And somewhere along the line, Biden said, no, they should be able to join NATO. Well, then Russia has somebody right on their doorstep, and I could understand their feeling about that. But there were a lot of mistakes made in that negotiation. And when I heard the way that Biden was negotiating, I said, you're going to end up in a war. And it turned out to be a very bad war. And it could escalate. That war could escalate to be much worse than it is right now.
They can never join NATO.
Well, my view is that it was always understood. In fact, I believe that they had a deal, and then Biden broke it. They had a deal which would have been a satisfactory deal to Ukraine and everybody else, but that Biden said, no, you have to be able to join NATO.
Trump's comments come as tensions heighten over NATO's growing involvement in the region, with Moscow citing this as justification for its aggressive stance. The Kremlin continues to demand recognition of its control over the Donbas, Zaporizhzhia, and Kherson regions, while Kyiv remains firm on reclaiming all occupied territory. The conflict is also drawing renewed attention to Russia's military strategies. Reports suggest that Moscow may be facing challenges in replenishing its ranks, particularly as casualties mount. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky highlighted that Russian forces have diverted elite units to counter Ukrainian advances in the Kursk region, limiting their effectiveness on other fronts. As the January 20th inauguration of Trump approaches, the geopolitical chessboard is bracing for a potential shift. Analysts believe Russia's moves could be aimed at solidifying gains ahead of any new U.S. policy shifts under Trump, who has previously advocated for diplomacy with Moscow. While the Biden administration maintains its unwavering support for Ukraine, the prospect of a recalibrated U.S.-Russia approach looms large, adding another layer of complexity for Kyiv.